It's so insane what they've done to themselves lately with all these subpoenas to content creators, because what all of these subpoenas are showing is that all the backlash that Blake Lively experienced online has been organic. And every creator is talking more about it on their YouTube channels or on X or on TikTok, that they have a pattern of intimidating people and using legal shady tactics to punish people.
What if the perfect, polished Hollywood couple wasn't so perfect after all? Allegations against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have Hollywood insiders calling them horrible to work with. But it doesn't stop there. From fabricated media stories to illegally obtained data, we'll break down how their $40 million PR nightmare might have just destroyed everything. Stick around to find out how one couple went from beloved to broken in record time. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Imagine spending $40 million to make yourself look like the ultimate Hollywood sweetheart, only for it to unravel so badly studios are now labeling you horrible to work with. That's exactly what Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are being accused of, according to a Bombshell expose from The Hollywood Reporter. At the center of it?
They have underestimated us so badly. So by doing this, they did exactly the opposite of what they were trying to do. They were trying to silence people instead. So these subpoenas haven't silenced anyone. They just exposed everything. And now what they're proving is that are not in line in the narrative that Blake Lively has been painting. And I just love to watch this happen in real time.
A PR operation so extreme it involved accusations of stolen data, fake media narratives, and even some petty smear campaigns orchestrated like blockbuster scripts. Because of course, nothing screams PR disaster quite like turning your life into the worst soap opera Hollywood has ever seen. The piece didn't hold back, calling out Blake for allegedly rewriting scenes on the set of It Ends With Us to fit her own vision. While Blake has been celebrated for her creative input in the past, this time it apparently rubbed everyone the wrong way, with whispers of her being impossible to direct floating around the industry. Even Sony chimed in, claiming insiders described her as controlling and a perfectionist to a fault. And Ryan, who often plays the lovable funny guy? Well, he's rumored to have been sketching out actual storyboards for smear campaigns aimed at competitors. One industry source likened their PR strategy to running a media grid like a Marvel movie, but let's just say the fans aren't showing up for this one. They're not the first to have the worlds of PR and reality collide in public. Celebs like Ellen DeGeneres saw their bubbly reputations collapse after years of behind-the-scenes accusations. But Blake's $40 million gamble on PR is on another level. Reports say even her close circle questioned the ethics behind crafted narratives designed to paint critics as villains. And those critics? Many of them are now gleefully spilling tea to anyone who'll listen. The backlash isn't stopping there, though. Legal troubles are brewing.
About them underestimating us. So now there's been 3 more filings from content creators that just hit the docket last night. Everyone is standing up against this. Every creator is filing another bombshell in their docket. She filed her motion to quash, and it's just so funny. As I said, you know, she was ads on all her videos. Today, I saw that Us Weekly actually has picked up this story.
And high-profile names are being dragged into the mess. Stick around because this Hollywood train wreck is just picking up steam, and the fallout is taking no prisoners. What if a PR meltdown didn't just tarnish a reputation, but managed to leave a trail of collateral damage no one could have predicted? That's exactly where Blake Lively's legal mess takes center stage, dragging in billionaires, charities, and even her own team members into a chaos that reads more like a courtroom drama than Hollywood gossip. At the heart of the fiasco are accusations that Blake's legal team may have tampered with evidence. According to reports, attorney Stephanie Jones allegedly handed over phone data before the court issued a subpoena. If the evidence was obtained illegally, it could throw out Blake's entire case and leave Jones staring at serious legal penalties. And here's the kicker. This wasn't just a gamble with Blake's reputation. It put Jones's career on the line and cast doubt over every claim tied to that lawsuit. Then there's billionaire Steve Sowitz. The man pledged $2.3 billion to charities, but somehow got roped into Blake's PR drama. Apparently, an extortionist came for him, citing his ties to Justin Baldoni, a name caught in Lively's whirlwind of lawsuits, and demanded a ransom. The fallout? Sowitz had to shut down Wayfarer Foundation, a non-profit that had poured $60 million into over 200 organizations. So, not only does this scandal hit Blake, it's steamrolling over people trying to do actual good in the world. And let's not forget the spiraling dysfunction within her own team.
They've gone after completely innocent people. It's just proving. And they're all amazing. And I think bottom line is now Justin Baldoni gets even more evidence towards Blake Lively. I mean, it's so amazing. Like yesterday, I spoke about how Cassidy O'Connell, one of the content creators, she said if anyone paid her whatsoever indirectly or directly, it's Ryan Reynolds for putting his Mint Mobile.
Crisis manager Jed Wallace is allegedly close to watching his career implode after Blake demanded access to his client list. Imagine telling a publicist to hand over personal information about their other celebrity clients. It's like asking to borrow someone's toothbrush. It's messy and downright invasive. Meanwhile, her longtime publicist, Leslie Sloan, is reportedly fighting in court to get her legal bills paid. Yes, the person tasked with cleaning this PR nightmare is now neck-deep in one herself. Even media giants are getting shredded. After bashing Blake for on-set antics, the New York Times suddenly flipped, publishing a defensive op-ed so questionable it's being compared to highbrow fan fiction. And that just adds another layer to this circus. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds built their empire on a public image of charm and authenticity. But it turns out the package might have been all glitter, no gold. When accusations of manipulation and deceit surfaced, the cracks in their carefully polished facade became impossible to ignore. The question is, how far is too far when protecting your persona costs you everything? Hollywood loves a good comeback, but the damage here might be too deep to fix. With lawsuits piling up and fans turning their backs, their future as the industry's golden couple is anything but certain. Will redemption even be an option?